time is noon on a Sunday afternoon, Bonspiel Sunday. We're here watching the championship of the two teams here. Zach, you want to announce the lineups a little bit?
Oh, sure. So we got Team Hodek, consisting of Tanner at lead, JP throwing second, Ethan throwing third, and Tim Hodek skipping the team, versus Team Smith. We have only three guys out here. John Lindgren is throwing the first three rocks. Cam Rittenauer is throwing the other three. So 4, 5, 6. And Tucker Smith skipping the team.
And now, not to introduce any liberal media bias, but your coach might be Tim Hodek, is he not?
Allegedly.
Looks like we got a wide open hit, end our first end here, or get close to ending our first end. I've seen him miss these before.
We got two left here. We just got the out-turn nose hitter.
Coming on the ice.
They like it. Oh, a little out, maybe. Yeah, calling for the curl.
And he rolls out, leaving a blank house. Wide open.
Just calling top button here, folks. Trying to make it tough for Hodek to make the hit and roll out for the blank. No surprise to see these two teams here. Call them the powerhouses of North Dakota right here.
Two true titans.
Yep.
In curling skill.
Yep. Tanner's kind of a newbie to Sunday curling though. He's looking a little he's a little nervous.
The lights are bright in the curling club for this man.
The work glove though is gonna figure it out.
Oh,
you want to say something to the people?
Sure. The people back home.
Hi mom, hi dad, hi Gabby. I'll let the announcers know because they don't know me too well. I did win the wood chipper here not too long ago.
Just trying to roll out of this, come into the next end with hammer.
Yeah, Timmy's really looking for the blank. Might be a little inside here. I think he's got her.
Better hold it.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Gotta get it out.
Oh boy. We are.
A little bit of a choke by Hodek there. Really wanted to roll out of the house with that one. Maintain hammer into the second end. Score is now 1-0 after one. What do you think about that shot? Why don't you come tell the people?
Can't swear on the phone.
No swears.
It's the one rule.
Yeah, it was
an unfortunate miss.
Yeah. Don't worry, folks. We'll get on and we'll clean it up.
Some
later.
people say he's lost a step.
Yeah, he's getting up there in years. You know, it's amazing he's able still to make it out on the ice. A true medical marvel.
Here we got the center line guard call. Tanner places a pretty good rock.
Just off the line. The tick is in play.
We're gonna see Team Smith come under this guard here. Yeah, in hindsight, calling it from the ice might have been a bad choice because it is rather cold. I might say Team Hodek might be a little tired because they had an absolute barn burner of a semifinal game.
Well, and I happen to know personally that they were up kind of late last night. I don't think that's helping them much either.
Yeah, that one's went a little deep on them. Look at Hodek calling top 4 here. Oh, Tanner with the belly delivery.
Honestly, might have the hit in the back of the house.
Nope, this is out there.
Might need to carve it over.
That was sweet. I think the pressure got to the young man. He to Tanner's mom and dad and Gabby.
Yep, it's.
I think he'd hope you looked away for that one.
If you look at the back of his shirt, I think it says it's a crop fest out there. It's an interesting attire choice for what just happened there. You guys can all extrapolate what
Would you
might
like to talk
actually
about
be.
what happened there?
Sure. So what happened there is we were trying to draw to about top 4, and the foot just didn't quite get to where it needed to be. Fell down. Gave her a nice shove and threw it forward.
And he's out here running the custom Converse All-Star curling shoes, the high tops.
Again, we see Team Smith coming a little deep on this. I think we're going to see a repeat of Hodek's previous call. Maybe. Let's see. Yep. Just a little top 8 action here under the guard.
Just trying to stack them in there, are they not?
Quite the contrary of N1. We're seeing a lot of draws here.
You know, this is far more entertaining to watch.
Yeah. This is looking a little hot and wide. This needs to check up bad. We'll see if it hits the slide path and it slows down. You maybe hear Tim calling for curl in the background. Maybe there's some belief, some disbelief on directional sweeping. Would you like to? What's your take?
Well, I for one tend to think that it does exist, but my vice thinks strongly in the opposite direction. That in fact does not exist. It's fake.
Really?
Yes. But I mean, you look at these guys. They're really competitive curlers. They're not even needing to require WCF fabric. These guys are like almost human joysticks out here, just carving that thing around.
Just joysticking it around.
Look at them go.
We got a nice one here, maybe a hair deep. I think we're gonna see Hodek come down the end, maybe top 4. Okay, we're freezing on the, I guess, our right side of the button.
It's hard to say, but it's faster than we're expecting.
Yeah. The ice has been a little tricky this weekend, and the ice makers here were a little mean and put some paper to the rocks, so we're getting a lot of curl.
Oh, you should have seen it
This
Thursday
looks like
night.
a dime.
The rock was sliding all the way across the house.
Big sweep out of Tanner here.
He comes down.
Not bad.
Little tap, lined up. Impossible to pick that out without throwing something else out the back.
What we are probably looking at the cue here is the inevitable blast.
Yes.
Yep, someone's going to throw some sauce at this thing.
There's going to be some poor sweeper at a dead sprint in front of that rock at some point.
Cam Rittenauer trying to come and freeze to that blue at the back 4. Looks a little hot, a little wide. This is going to be the back line draw.
You can tell the scrub isn't happy there by his fingertip pointing directly up into the sky. The universal sign for, oh boy, this is hot.
We're going to see a little heavier draw here out of Samson. Maybe try to move these yellows around just a hair.
Just try to get a little separation in there. What do you think?
I think just getting angles a little nicer. A little light here, a little tight. Sweeper's really going.
They're just pounding it. Go hard, folks. All the way.
This is where Tanner earns his bread here.
Yep. That bottom hand's not slipping. He's got the work glove.
Would you like to elaborate on that, Tim?
Why'd you leave that one so short? We figured you were coming in with that.
It's supposed to be HB.
Well, Cam, I think, is a little hot and wide again. Maybe this will catch a little bit of a curl, but really hanging out there. It's gonna be let's get a split time here and see what the ice is running at. I think these boys are a little surprised by how fast it is.
I'm guessing 14-second tee.
14 second.
Yep.
Okay.
And for those of you that don't know, we're timing the time it takes to get between the hog lines. Hog lines being those red lines.
Sweepers are calling T at this. Oh,
wow, that is fast.
Yeah, I'd say it was
15?
That was a 15-4 probably there to get to top 12. So 15 flat would get you to T. Not a bad position, controlling the 4-foot with that rock. People might note Team Hodek's vintage style. We have 3 players throwing with brooms that are now illegal, and some would say moderately ineffective. But you look sweet when you throw with them.
Well, you do look really cool.
Yep.
I mean, that's definitely a little bias coming from you because you just picked up a sliding device, air quotes. That's a horsehair broom, am I wrong?
Horsehair Nation.
Yes.
Yeah, the cool kids are doing it.
I got to admit, it is very cool. There is one change I'd like to make. You got to get a wrap on that thing. Like flames.
flame tape it.
Flame tape. Get some flame lizard skins on that thing. You'll be cooking.
We're seeing a different draw path from Team Smith here. They're
fresh
throwing
line, isn't it?
They're throwing the intern. This is a fresh line. We'll see what it does. Sometimes when you get out wide in a fresh line, it's tough to judge the weight from the hack. You don't really know what this is going to do. It's really cutting in here. Maybe not the worst position. It's certainly usable. Hey, Jordan Brown. It's a fresh face to Sunday curling in Fargo.
Well, he's doing better than me. I don't know if I've ever seen it.
Well, that's because you gotta run the mic.
I tell you what. Though, I make sure the warm house stays warm.
There you go.
Make sure that thing's rocking on a Saturday night. How could a guy not when he knows he gets to sleep in?
I think we got Team Hodek calling for a draw here to probably a biter of the 4-foot, looking to be second shot. Probably 2/3 buried here underneath the blue, sitting at the top 8 foot of the house here.
Trying hard to make it tough for him. Coming down, already calling for line right out of the hand.
Sampson's thinking it's tight out of hand here. The sweepers are on it. Oh, it's running a bit. It's not catching the curl like they expected here. We're going to see a call for the curl here.
Yep. A little bit heavy, I think.
Yeah, I think they didn't want to leave that quite that deep. I think inevitably we're going to see this hit and roll to the button by Team Smith. Probably looking to throw probably only need backline hack weight at this. Nothing crazy.
And that one's got to hurt Hodek. I mean, you leave that one wide open, it's right there. Got a little greedy in my opinion. Tell her to pull it up at the bar. Still looking for that hit and flop. What do you think they're throwing here? About board weight? Maybe a touch less?
Quite a bit less. I think they're throwing right back line, looking at the ice.
Oh, okay.
Back line hack. Got to be a little nervous after watching a couple draws really hang on this line.
Yeah, I mean it's been a lot of sweeping for curl today.
Yeah, this is just.
It's close.
Oh, it's really curling here. It's looking nice. Just knows that's
just a touch. Left the door open for the follow him right now.
Yep. Now we get the copycat shot.
Yep.
Hodek's probably looking to throw a touch more weight.
You don't get any awards for being too light to it.
No. Nope. Tighten up the ice a little bit here. Again, I think they're seeing there's a little bit of a path coming down the 8-foot here where the rock is just hanging. Tim Hodek stepping into the hack here. You notice? What do you notice about his delivery?
I'll tell you what. There's some former high schoolers at our age group that would be familiar with the song "Get Low," and that's exactly what I'm seeing out of Tim Hodek in the slide.
Yep. Oh, they're calling for the curl here. I think it's running.
He's got to curl it.
Let's see.
He's got to go hard.
Got it. JP laying into it.
Not quite. Are we going to see the third copycat shot out of this?
Final rock here. They're probably looking for the tap. JP really laying into that one. He's a little bit winded, but
I think there's some scars on the ice after watching that.
Nope. There's some people that would say what he was doing is illegal dumping.
I can see it. There was a lift, I think, in the draw in the path there. A little suspicious.
We're gonna see Team Smith here draw the 4-foot. What do you think they need their quarter of the rock and the 4-foot to be shot? JP? Yep. Quarter of the rock, it's all there. This is the shot for one, folks.
In the hack, a tough draw here. Seen a lot of rocks down this path, though. They know where it is.
Will be interesting. This is a lot wider draw than what we've seen. gets out of the path. It might cut in here pretty hard once it crosses the hog. But it is looking like it is hanging. So
That is not going to do it for me.
no, it might. They got to cut it in here.
Think so?
It could. It's going to be close. No.
Not quite.
No cigar, as they say. So that'll be 2 for the blue team, Team Hodek. Tanner's hyped up. The vibes are high.
Immaculate. One might say.
Immaculate vibes.
Oh my glove.
I'll hold your glove for you, yes, sir. I'll keep it warm.
I'll hold it up for the people to see.
This right here is Hardline's new Super Sweeper Series glove. The Plainsman premium leather.
What does cabaretta mean? Is that like is that a part of a cow, or is that like a species of cow?
It could be a species of cow. Not to be confused.
Veal leather would tear far too easily. It's an interesting
I
decision.
think we're going to see Hodek call for the top 4 here.
And I've historically been more of a deerskin guy when it comes to gloves, but that's something that's best left to the professionals, I suppose.
Ooh. Should I stretch it out a bit for him?
Oh, might as well loosen it up. It's
That's
probably
nice.
a little sweaty. You want to make sure it doesn't get hard when it dries.
My goodness. if you folks could see the sweat stains on this leather glove, you'd realize how hard this young man's working. He's putting his body on the line for the team.
Electrolytes through the floor.
Yeah. Dude, look at the sweat.
It's comfy, isn't it?
It's not bad.
Well, when you got 4 games in that same glove this weekend, it's gonna keep those sweat stains.
Yeah, Plainsman, this young man could use a sponsorship. He needs at least 4 sets of gloves for a weekend.
I mean, 4 sets for a game. Looking at it, you see how hard this guy works.
Hodek calling for the out-turn hit out of Tanner here.
And at some skill levels, the out-turn hit is considered the hardest shot in the game.
We might see we got Samson on it early. I think a little dump to the inside here, but ooh, it's pretty nice.
How far is he gonna roll?
Roll to the top, probably top 8 over there. I will say, play Monday nights with a few of these gentlemen, Ethan Sampson being one of them, and it is a cheat code having him on the broom. He makes you look so good when you completely miss the broom.
Yeah, I subbed for you guys, last week or the week before, and I tell you, that was probably the first game I've ever shot over 50%.
We got hype.
So what do the commentators think? Look better hanging out of the pant pocket or in Anderson's hands?
Ooh,
That's for the people to decide.
I want to see comments.
need a poll on the Fargo Curling Club YouTube channel.
Yeah, right in. What do you think?
Yeah. Send us a letter.
Yep.
That'd be good. If you don't like what we're doing here, please don't write in though. It'll hurt my feelings too much.
What do we got here? I missed the call, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah,
That's probably why we don't get paid to do
we
this.
get caught up in the banter. It's purely vibes commentators here.
Yep. We're gonna see it's just a normal hit. Try to play the double on the rock that was just thrown, top 12, with a big roll under that corner.
And although I despise watching hits, doubles, triples, quads,
It's nice
those,
with it.
those are the ones I like to see.
Yep.
If you're gonna throw it, might as well get 2, right?
Forgot there's a delay. This could be nice.
Looks like he got it.
Ooh, he's not going to stick around though. So they would have really might be biting over there. They would have really liked the berry underneath the corner right there, but not bad. We're going to see Hodek rip this corner guard. Peel weight. This is I will say, out of all the hits, the peel is the sweetest.
It's the most up weight. Now watch Brandon's legs when he's chasing this down.
Tanner.
Oh, Tanner's yeah. Sorry, I got it mixed up with your lead. That's my bad. The peel is in fact successful. The house is hurt near wide open. One blue rock left in the house. Throw the hit, peel it out. Or back to business.
Just the quiet weight hit from Cam Rittenauer here. Looking for nose.
Praying to stick around.
That was nice. That's all right. Made the shot. We just got the nose. We're likely going to see a blank here. Just, Team Smith probably didn't like the setup from the get-go, especially after that roll from Lindgren's double went a little too far. So they're just going to try to retain the hammer and move to the fourth end. Hammer in the evens is big.
Yes.
Yep.
Always want hammer coming home in the last.
Made hit by Ethan Sampson. No surprise there. Young man's been to quite a few events. Quite a few big events.
I thought I was on Curling Zone the other day. Is he, I think it was like he's top 50 in the world, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think so.
He could be.
I think I saw that.
Yep.
Which is also quite funny because we just last weekend I looked at a box score, Sampson versus Hodek, and Hodek lost 10-0.
10 rip.
10 rip in I think 5 or 6 maybe.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, it's got to be a slight for Sampson though, having to play vice for a guy you just beat 10-0.
That's true, and what's even worse is calling a game for the guy who beat you 14-0.
Well, that was the chipper, all right. It's a whole new team we got. That was
for the folks back home. Zach has the record for the club for most hat throws and broom throws in a game.
And sadly, they're all on stream, and they
live forever. Live forever.
And my co-host and Hodek refuse to let me forget it. I think it's weekly. If you search real deep in the archives, actually not even that deep, you'll find a very nice video of me whipping my hat to the side of the building.
We'll drop the link in the show notes.
Yeah. I felt kind of like Happy Gilmore, and here comes the putter throw.
The blank very much still in play for Team Smith as of now. We'll see where this hit ends up from Cam Rittenauer. They're calling for Broom, so it must be close. And right just there. The nose. That's nice. Tim Hodek with the tuck delivery, just looking for nose on this. Must be a little tight, calling JP early to hold the stone straight.
He is laying heavy on that thing.
And that right there is why it pays to have good sweepers. Because when you, the thrower, throw it not great, they can make you look real good.
There's been a time or two I've swept some rocks that I think a better man could have got it done.
That could be, yeah.
Just looking to throw a hit, replace it.
I think it's interesting to note here. We have 2 players on the ice that have played in world championships, and probably countless national championships, as Tucker Smith has played in quite a few clubs, I believe, represented North Dakota.
With these times. 2 teams, I think I'd run out of fingers and toes trying to count.
That's very true.
And I can only go up to 20.
I mean, we don't even really know JP's resume because he failed to submit it by the deadline, but I think he's won some stuff.
I don't know. He's from the South now.
He's from Wisconsin, so I mean, it's maybe an asterisk. But...
Southern market. Worst thing, he's probably a Packers guy. I see yellow at the top of his broom.
Looking for the out-turn hit here from Tim Hodek. A lot of sauce on this one. I like it.
Watch the legs flail as he chases it down the sheet.
Here we go. Nice shot.
Right
really
there.
Nice.
Rolls it out.
All right, here. We'll see what Tucker dials up by thinking it's going to be the blank.
Yeah. Yep. Send it through. Is that yellow down there biting? I can't really tell from here. Must not be.
Got to be close.
I think on the feed, it doesn't quite look like it is.
Tucker Smith with the last stone at the third end. Sending it through. We're taking the hammer to the fourth end, folks. Let's take a look around the club. We've got the second, third, and fourth event championships going on. Second event, we got a nail biter between Team Podol versus Team DeMars. Little sus, though, I will say. The 2 running this spiel are in the second event championship.
You know, I feel like that's a real dial up the brackets. So
that could be. That could be. There's money on the line, folks. Yeah, they do get paid for winning games.
And if you win any money, you become a professional.
That's right. 1099s in the mail.
Yep. IRS wants to know your location.
Yeah, or 1199s. No, 1099s.
I'm worried about how I'm going to have to claim my $5 I won on blackjack last night.
That is tough.
I heard that gets taxed pretty heavily gambling.
Yeah, so. Oh yeah.
I'm a little worried about it.
See Team Hodek's coming into the rings here. You're going to be probably back 12 with the help of Tucker Smith's brushing here. A little deeper than they'd like, but you know what? They're okay with it. Tim Hodek refusing for a player interview. He says he'd like to plead the fifth on what's going on with his lead here. Oh yeah, Tanner's playing great.
Making everything he needs to.
Yeah. A couple nice hits out of the young man.
A little bit of a soft answer out of Hodek. He's really trying to please the media.
Oh, and we're going to see this would-be corner guard just tickle the rings, which means the inevitable hit from Team Hodek.
Yes. It's coming down the pipe. It's got it lined up.
Really would like to see Tanner throw the intern here just because I don't think he has it. But the outturn, that's his game.
Samson keeping it off.
Yeah, they're lined up. Hodek, ideally, they're looking for this blue to roll over to the 12-foot, 8-foot even.
That it does.
Baby, that's a nice one.
Call that one a 4 out of 4.
got a little sully out of Tanner. I think that's warranted. That was a beaut.
That was an arrow that he just pulled out. I think he just quivered a bow and also pulled out a pistol. It's an interesting sally.
It's getting Western.
It's getting.
Let's go. It's getting Western. We got bows and arrows and pistols.
Covered the entire history of small arms with that celebration.
I think we're up to the turn of the century at this point.
Ooh, maybe.
Yep.
I saw him rack the slide. It must have been older than the 1900s or newer than the 1900s.
I'm just gonna see a hopeful little bump here on that rock that's sitting top 8. Just looking to push it back maybe 2 feet here.
And you'll notice that JP, when he throws his rocks, he holds his mitten in his mouth, a la Steph Curry with his mouth guard shooting free throws. And some might argue JP is as nice as Steph Curry, just the ice version.
The curling version of Steph Curry.
Yes, a lot of people say it.
A lot of people are saying that.
Yeah, I think so. It's been all over the Reddits.
This looks pretty nice. I don't think they're gonna get the bump quite that they want. It's pretty dang good though, right?
It's about as good as
that's
you can do
nice.
it.
Now we'll see if Team Smith is gonna call this double roll under.
You know, I've never really. I see that they're calling like almost with their broom there. What does that exactly mean? I assume that's a weight call.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay.
It could be a Bismarck thing, as Tucker Smith is a proud son of Bismarck.
The pride of North Dakota, Bismarck.
Debatable.
Well, I gotta say that I'm going out there for a spiel this year. I gotta want them to like me.
It's true. This is really curling out of hand, I think, here. Oh, and it's just not going to stick around. Maybe a little misaligned call possibly there.
A little bit of a beaver slap there from him.
Love the
not
passion.
Happy with the result.
Love the passion.
Yes.
You see this corner guard peeled out by JP.
You know, it may not look like it on TV, but these rocks are moving with a capital M. In fact, my first ever bond spiel, I was curling with Cam Rittenauer over there. My first ever bond spiel in Fargo here. Got a call on 2 hours notice. He throws a peel. I said, "Oh, like it's pretty quick," and he's like, "Yeah, don't even bother trying to keep up."
Yep, yeah, because he just knew.
Yep, I threw it. I went on a dead sprint, still couldn't keep up with it.
Yep. Anyways, peel made by JP. Team Hodek's liking the results here. We be debatable here if this keeps playing out. Smith makes this double if we see another blank, or if Smith is going to take one, being it's even ends. 8-end game here, so we're going to be halfway through.
8-end game, all other rules remain the same.
I think we're just getting those.
Oh, he's close.
Oh.
Quarter inch.
Just the nose hit here out of Team Hodek. Some may say routine for a guy like Ethan Sampson.
Wow, you know, you're one of the best in the world. You don't even bother thinking about it. This is just another day at the office for him.
Oh, hanging a little bit for him, but Tanner's going to push this thing over.
I'll tell you, Tanner can move that thing 10 feet if he felt like it.
I think he could. He's a man of steel.
Yes. Like, throw a hit outside the rings, Tanner bring it all the way across.
I want to note how Tim Hodek really flirting with the hats when he's kicking these rocks around behind the house.
Yeah, it's a recipe for ice damage. The shrug. Gotta hold the line.
Gotta hold the line.
Gotta be hard. Gets it to stick around anyway. Now with this rock position as it is, the jam's always a possibility.
Makes it a little tougher.
Yeah.
Just, You don't want to stuff it, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Run that yellow right into that blue.
That'll be a heartbreaker.
But when you're throwing with an old green 8-ender heirloom, I don't know how you miss.
Well, it's a good thing you have an orange one then, huh?
Exactly. You got to have the green one. And a nice
And
shot by
slips it
Samson
by.
again. The force is on, some may say.
The force is on. Unless Rittenauer cashes this double. When, I should say. Pounding it all the way down. Oh, lays off it.
She's a little out here. Oh, so close on these.
Just paper in these doubles. It's darn close.
Rinse and repeat for Team Hodek here.
I think we're going to see a lot of this. The high gripper toss.
That's how you measure success.
Yes.
The more feet the gripper goes up.
I think if you threw your gripper over the HVAC unit, the high performance program has to admit you. You at least get a bid to the trials. I'm pretty sure.
Development pool nod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. Well, you might have to go somewhere warmer.
Kyle DeMars, side note, sheet C, Kyle DeMars goes 360 on his delivery. That was crazy.
He just styled on him on sheet C. Go over to sheet C and watch the clip.
And there's the stuff we were talking about, folks.
There it is. Yep.
And all of a sudden, the coin flips, and we could see the deuce out of Team Smith. Tim Hodek inevitably facing a challenging double after that critical miss.
Spirits do look up, though.
Yep, a lot of smiles out of the boys.
Smile, a shrug. He's locked back in. Sometimes that's just what has to happen, you know? You miss a shot, smile, shrug, get back in the hat.
What's even crazier is on sheet 3, Kyle goes 360 on the takeout and gives up a steal.
You know, a lot of showboating for a guy that gives up steals, you know? It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. You might need to get him on the interview after this.
Well, I feel as president of the curling club, he's got to get on the mic.
There's a statement about that.
Yep. Comments on hot though, right? Can we give him the chat? Should we tell him to give the chat?
If you like to give us some feedback, our live is open, I do believe. Trying to line up double here, get him out of the mess he made.
Calling for a line out of hand. Could be close. Oh,
And he got it.
What a shot. What a shot out of the kid.
Dig the hole, pull yourself right back out of it. It's the Hodek way.
Now it does beg the question, are we going to see the blank? I think we're seeing the blank.
I mean, realistically, I don't see another option, right?
chicks dig the double.
I think
Ethan Sampson quoting, "The chicks dig the doubles." Get in the chat if you think otherwise.
Boys, I gotta say, I think it'd be hilarious if you were streaming the audio to like Sheet C or something.
Did you hear me?
No.
Kyle did like 360 and gave up the steal at 2, and I was like, "That's crazy."
Well, everyone sees the skip second, not the skip first.
and he does blank it.
I don't know what that means.
I let
Team
it go
Smith
about second.
retains
Oh,
Hammer
I see. Sure.
going into the 5th.
Tanner opting to put the glove in his back pocket this time. We'll see if that affects his throw.
I talked to him before the game. He said, quote, "I like how it looks flapping in the breeze."
Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
And I was like, it's a leather glove. It doesn't really flap. And he says, no, watch it. So I'm going to be watching it this time. Looks kind of like a baseball player coming out of it. I guarantee he was a high school baseball guy. Just based off vibes alone.
Think so.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's a hockey guy.
Usually two sport guys. I bet you he played shortstop and left wing. Guaranteed.
Yeah, I mean with hair like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you got the salad, you gotta be on the line.
Mm-hmm. See where this one ends up. Looks like maybe back 4, back 8.
A little deeper than you like to see it.
Let's get a hog to hog here and see how the ice has changed. Team Smith calling for the corner guard, trying to get a little offense rolling here.
Getting aggressive.
Looks a little light out of hand. We have Tucker coming out of the house. We call that valeting the stone.
I've never heard that.
You've never heard that one? Skip comes out and has to give it a little love. That's the valet. That's a Tyler George. Shout out Tyler George.
In fact, I walked above the T line one time playing on the sheet next to you. And you said, don't ever go above the T line. Let the dogs carry it.
Well, when you've got mules like you do on your team, Gunner and Eli,
Yo.
you don't need to be out there.
They got that dog in them.
They are horses.
Well, they're
Clydesdales.
They're so tall they get so much leverage down on the broom,
Right? I think we're gonna see maybe a top 12 center line out of Tanner here.
I do honestly think my front end has probably 13 feet between them as far as height.
They're tall young men. Yes. We're gonna see this slip into the 4-foot on the center line. Not a bad result.
And Hodak's just playing conservative here. I mean, he's up 3 in the 5th, trying to make Smith just make a play on it.
Yeah, really comfort zone here.
Yes.
Cruise control in some senses.
Really just hanging out until something happens.
Tucker Smith calling the hit and roll off that top 4-foot rock, trying to get one buried underneath that corner again, dialing up a little offense.
Desperately needed offense.
Yeah. I mean, really, they'd like to see a deuce out of this. They need the 2.
Really got to get something on the board here. Does he get the double? The broom's down. He does.
He gets the double, rolls open. Maybe not exact. I feel like they called that corner. Did they not call the roll to the corner?
I think they might have called. Yeah. I mean, it's good enough, I'm going to say.
Open hit here for JP.
Those rocks are starting to inch above the T line. I mean, many more hits, you'll be able to roll somewhere. Somewhere useful, I should say.
I think they're a little wide out of hand here, calling for a tad of curl.
All over the nose of it.
Yep.
And we're well above the T line at this point. I mean, the roll under something covered is in play. That is a long way to go.
Boys, who the bike scored?
Bike score, we need a score
Oh,
update.
yes, live
Let's-
update.
Let's dial this up. There's more important things than curling.
What do you mean? Just pull up your fantasy. You got a few likes on there.
7-7.
Vikings versus Atlanta Falcons. The score is 7-7 with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Although I'll never be as good as Paul Allen, I strive to be.
Interesting result here. The rollout is going to give Team Smith the opportunity to come under that corner guard there. Calling top 12 under the corner. Could this be the spark?
The spark they need. The Tides.
Yep.
I feel the Tides beginning to brew. If they can make this shot, they might even begin to shift. Because right now, I think the momentum is squarely in Team Hodek's corner. But making this shot might be able to swing the momentum a little bit towards Smith's favor. And it looks good. It looks very good. Be the right weight. Be the weight.
It's got to slow down just a titch here, but
Ooh, the booms are down. It's close.
oh,
It is close. And it looks like
Don't
it
worry.
was good enough.
stuck around back there.
Hodek thinks he can get to it.
Ooh, a cheeky little.
Of course, we're offset to the right, so that thing looks wide open from here. I assume it looks vastly different from the hack.
Ethan Sampson saying literally a sliver you can see of that yellow coming on the intern side of this hit.
They're just calling the peel, I think, now.
I think they're gonna throw normal at this. If they kick the guard, they don't hate it.
Yep. Oh, they're coming at it from the left side?
Do we see a helicopter here? Look at
That
the
is
rotations
so-
on this stone.
He's getting 7, I bet.
Oh
by the
my
time he gets
goodness.
down there.
What?
Is he
He
there?
got it. This man.
He's there! My goodness gracious. Ethan Sampson with the borderline spinner coming through with the hit.
Nicholas Adine who?
Whoa! Don't even worry about him. We got Nicholas Adine at home, and his name is Ethan Sampson. My goodness!
That was nice. Don't worry about it. Horsehair Nation.
My wrist is doing this as I slide.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You see the scratch.
Absolute beauty. Ken
But-
Rittenauer answer.
Cam with an opportunity to leave one a little higher like they originally wanted.
He knows the weight.
Yeah, another 4.
Boys, I will say, I was watching that rock go down the ice and it looked like a snowblower. Just feeling snow everywhere.
Really?
We're learning that Ethan Sampson's stone, their last stone, the first stone he threw, might have had an object underneath it. Picked a little, which aided,
Yeah, you argue that. That's got to help the curl quite a bit.
and some say that there's not curling gods. I think there's curling gods.
They exist,
Yep.
and they are vengeful.
Yes. Some would say sorry after making a shot
Yes.
like that.
You know, I don't think there's many apologies going between these two teams, though. He's going to throw it again, too. If he pulls it off twice, I need Tops baseball to make a card out of
This
this
is
man.
this is a little less rotation. This is more typical of him.
A little lame.
That's okay.
Big on the carve.
Tanner really
Knifing
carving
it
it over.
over.
I think he's got a piece. Oh yeah, just routine.
Oh yeah, he picks the edge,
Yep.
rolls out.
No big deal.
House is empty once again.
Same song and dance here. We're going to see Cam Rittenauer trying to throw one underneath this guard, dead buried. Probably looking for nothing more than top 8. I'm going to leave this one a little high.
I'm guessing we'll see a lot of draws out of the Yellowstones in the next few ends.
Draw when you're down.
Yep. A lot of draws from Yellows, a lot of hits from Blues.
This is ending up in a much better place than the previous two. This is,
one looks
I
pretty good.
think we're going to see the run here.
From this angle, it looks pretty buried, but Hodek seems to disagree.
They got a sliver.
They must see something.
We talk about how that Ashram broom that Tim's playing, he must have a fresh pad on that. That thing is glowing.
Well, I mean, when you're standing in the house, your pads don't get very dirty. I've never once in my entire life seen Hodek valet a stone, as you said previously.
That's true.
He spends a lot of time behind the tee. I've never seen him go above it. But boy, is he good at yelling at the sweepers. Very inspirational.
You talk like you know from experience.
Like he'll hit you with the regular sweep call, and then it'll be
Here we go, just a quiet way to tick off this yellow cam placed in the 12-foot. Gotta be careful here. You never know when it's gonna catch the curl.
on the curl straight.
Oh, it's really curling now. They gotta go.
He's got to go hard.
Oh, and he makes it by the guard.
Oh.
Unbelievable control.
I
out
don't
of
know
these
if he could have
guys.
slipped a piece of paper in between those rocks. What a beauty. Gets it out the back. Now that stone is pretty well exposed. I mean, you can see half of it.
Hey, you probably see a thin half at least. Probably seen the same type of shot, that quiet weight hit. Smith's got to stick around.
Yep.
Probably really like this thing to hit and somehow get buried.
I mean, if you could get underneath it, you'd be
Sitting nice.
yeah.
Yep.
Be happy as a clam.
That's happy.
Nah, it's extremely happy. I mean, heck, they live on the East Coast. I heard it's nice out there. I actually have no idea where clams live.
There's clams in the Red River, just right over here.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What do you say? After this, go pick some clams? Get a boil going?
It's frozen.
Well, chisel.
Oh, this needs to curl.
Got a curl bunch. And he does leave himself exposed.
Thank you.
Boy, it sounds like a little score update on the bikes. 14-7, I believe the bikes are
Oh,
up.
the bikes just scored.
Not quite sure. JP's claiming
Yep.
from the top window.
Yep.
Yeah, we got 14-7.
Bikes scored, and they're
Looks like Jordan Addison.
just coming
Tutty.
up. Oh, he's on my fantasy bench. That's not great.
That's cool. We should have Monday men's fantasy curling. That would go wild, dude.
Wait, how would the ruling work though? If you had
Got to be shot percentage, so
if
you
you
could
had-
score it.
well, no, you'd want to do like, you do shot percentage. But what if a guy gets sub for? How does that work?
Then it's like you didn't play. IR.
Like, for example, last weekend when I was
Really calling the curl here on Tim's takeout.
he's close.
Looking probably for the roll to center if they
Little
can.
stick. Oh, stick right on.
No.
And now definitely looking for the hit and roll under cover. See if they can hide themselves enough. But boy,
This is last rock, dog.
Oh, it is.
Yep,
Damn.
this is the brick.
Darn.
See if they're playing for the blank. I don't know. Tucker Smith last rock. Looks like they're shooting to take one here. Makes sense. Take one in the fifth. Oh no, going for the blank. All right. Some may say this is not compelling curling, but fantastic shot making. Much respect. It's like a defensive football game.
Usually get tips like poker dealers, or
No, we're doing this for free. Yeah.
I feel like it's a suggestion for our tip though.
Yeah. I think the tip was you guys can do it. Tucker Smith may be trying to pad the announcer bias there, wondering if we get tips. Which this is all pro bono work, but I don't hate the idea. Team Hodek coming just back button there, trying to force the hit game. Plays right into their hands. We're going to see the corner here out of Team Smith again, just trying to get some offense rolling. We got to get the headset.
One of these headset hooked up to each of our phones. We just gotta get boom headsets. So we're like boom there, and then we'll just both chat.
Not the time, brother. Calling the game. This one gonna be a little bit heavy, I think, from what the original call was. Not a bad shot, but again,
We'll run it back to the back eight.
it's almost like deja vu here.
Yes.
We're gonna see Smith try the double roll under.
I feel like Marty McFly right now. Hey, I've seen this one before.
Yep.
I've seen this one before.
And he does get the double. Double and stick.
See how aggressive Hodek wants to be here.
It'll be telling on how he wants to play the rest of this end. Definitely throwing weight at it. I think he's trying to roll out. No, he gets the
I
nose.
think we're trying to get a little over. That's fine. Want to make that roll over under the corner harder for Team Smith here.
We really
Boys,
want to get this undercover.
Brent Payne, Father Payne, just wanted me to let you guys know that it's a lot better to watch when you got a couple of pro commentators commentate the game. So,
Well, we really appreciate that.
Yeah.
you're welcome. He texted me midway down the street. He goes, pro commentators.
Shout out to Tanner's dad.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
We're not going to mention that your son's breaking club rules by having his phone on the ice. Look at this peach.
Oh my
no, it's
goodness.
going to spill out the
Oh.
Tim is just so much of a dog on the broom behind the tee line. He got that thing moving.
I think he carried that thing 15 feet farther than it was supposed to be.
Tim has actually been very beneficial by helping get some of our rocks right very perfectly behind the arc. So he's playing into the plan.
Yeah. You see JP with a hit here on this shot rock.
Hoping to be buried or hoping to be roll out here?
No, I think they're just whatever.
Yeah.
Tim calling for the roll. His sweepers belligerently not obliging him.
Yes.
So Tim calling for the roll. His sweepers belligerently not obliging him.
Well, I think that's the time when you as a skip need to be valeting stones.
Yeah.
But they say it's tough to find good help these days, and that's when you got to hop in and do it yourself. Quote, nobody listens.
Nope. Put it on the bronze bust.
Put it on it. But it's got to be a bad one like that Ronaldo one that was making the rounds around the internet.
Yeah. So Team Smith, recognizing they got to score some points here, just coming under.
Starting to put the hammer down a little bit.
Ignoring the blue stone in the back 12-foot, trying to come under the guard. This thing's really got to curl. We're going to see the pick from Team Hodek.
Pick and roll would be nice. Not certain as to how much they can see, but I think it's a lot of it.
Tucker Smith confirming they can see plenty. And when you got a guy like Ethan Sampson who just purposely has his rock pick to hit one buried,
I mean,
you can't hide.
It takes a special player that can just call the pick.
Yep,
You know?
yep.
There's levels to this. He just gets by it.
Leaves it open though. Might have an opportunity here for Smith to make the hit and roll that we've been dying to see.
Yes.
We've been dying to see it.
Smith is got it's there.
Yep.
Like the door's open. Door's open, just jump through it.
You know, I really wish we could call all these games because we got two absolute barn burners next to us here.
If I had 3 brains and 3 mouths, I'd be calling every game. 4, I suppose. Uncalled for. Rittenauer lines it up.
A little normal weight hit here.
Looking for that pre-described roll under.
Oh, it's really hanging on him.
He's got to pound it.
Here it
Get
comes.
under.
Here it's coming.
It's coming over.
Easy though. Easy.
Oh,
There it is, folks.
Absolute beauty with the double. Very nice. That
Makes
puts
the
him
double.
back in the driver's seat.
Makes the roll. Let's go.
That's you'll love to see it.
Zen was banking on them not making a run back double, so this is where
Yeah, Team Hodek calling the run back that guard into shot rock, spilling both yellows.
I mean,
Hopefully a rolling shot.
Realistically, you're just this is peeling, right?
Oh,
No
yeah.
way you just bank on making this. Okay.
Overcurled on the young man.
Yep.
Could be the same stone.
Kind of phoning it in out of the second slot on Team Hodek there.
We
really could have held it, I think.
We might look for a little inquiry. That was the same stone that made that crazy quiet weight hit going away. Do you think it's the stone that's overcurling, or is Ethan just dumping it? Neither.
Neither. So what is it then? Bad ice call by the skip? The shrug. The shrug.
Classic front end move. Blame the skip.
Yep.
Cam Rittenauer again looking to come around here, sit 2. This looks a little light, really curling. John's on it hard.
Oh,
And they
lines
get a
up the
little
guard pretty well, I think.
cheeky roll in there.
Yeah, a little free guard, I think.
We're going to see a little excitement here, folks.
Yes, we're dialed up for a fun end. Also,
Colin,
I'm wondering if it isn't getting colder in here.
it could be.
It looks like I haven't checked the stopwatch to check it, but I think it might be.
Well, we're not going to clock this because I think this thing's going to be moving about 25 miles an hour. Looks like they're lining up the slash.
This rock's not allowed in the school zone. There's no way. This thing's gonna be flying.
That comment goes so crazy. I know.
Well, yeah.
We heard you.
The roster of bench players is a hilarious thing to say.
Tim Hodek looking for the slash double.
That is an angle.
We should get a radar gun on this thing.
Honestly, it's
something tells me he's dipping into nuclear power for this one.
at least 8.2 gigawatts. Here it is. Gets low. Sweeper's keeping up with it.
Oh, it's got to be close. A lot of yelling. Over the top.
And jams it.
Jam pancake. We might see the deuce out of Team Smith now to get him right back in it.
A little bit of life out of Smith now.
Little life.
I think they're coming back.
Yep, the boys are buzzing a little bit.
Yes. The end of the game is drawing near, and they're finding it when they need it.
Yeah, I mean a deuce here. You probably get the hammer in your hammer in the evens. That's what you want.
I mean, deuce force deuce. You're right there.
It's a tie game.
Yep.
We're going to an extra end.
Might as
Would
well.
that not be? I mean, now that we're getting paid for this,
They're giving curling away.
but they're giving it away. Free
Yes,
curling.
Yes. In fact, I paid to be here because I paid to be at the Vols field.
That's true.
Although I might claw some of it back because I think my Calcutta team is doing all right.
Who's your Calcutta
I
team?
got Hager.
Oh, Team Hager is
Yeah.
in one of the tough ones here
Yes.
next to us. Tie game in the 6th.
Yep. I get $30 whole when I win that thing.
That's not bad.
Money back plus 10.
Yep.
That's pretty good. It's
Oh,
more
in a critical error from Hager's opponent, they just take to their own. Hager's got the run for 2 here.
It's looking good. We get back on a range sheet. It looks
Sorry
like
about
we're angling for a split house here.
Split house, the old junior deuce.
Yes.
Little debris on the ice there. We're going to clean it with probably the cause of the debris.
You know, I'm going to say that might be the most inefficient sweeping device on the planet.
The corn broom.
The corn broom.
Yeah.
Well, I should say the taped corn broom. You're not adding much by taping it.
The 1950s model polka dot
Well,
in hand.
that's probably brand new. We got Rachel Kowalski probably makes them on.
Oh, not that one.
Oh,
Kowalski corn brooms, though.
Kowalski corn.
For all your custom corn broom needs.
Yes.
Visit Working Curling
Yes.
Supplies for an order if you're interested. For your tuck sliders out there.
Yes.
Gotta keep you hydrated.
Yep. Speaking of working, he invented this drink, or at least named it, the Athlete.
The athlete. Yeah.
Yep.
when you need electrolytes, and
But
buzz.
yeah, we need electrolytes, but you also need to curl in an hour.
Some
Call the athlete.
some deep sighs from Team Hodak Vice, Ethan Sampson. Tim Hodak confirming Tanner is in fact a dog on the brooms.
Yes.
Made him look good.
His back's got to be hurt. I mean, he's just putting the team on top of him. He's got broad shoulders. That's probably what's keeping the team in the
Hey,
game.
we do have a question. What did you play baseball?
Play baseball and hockey.
Dude, we dialed that
Called
right
it.
up.
Left
Short-
wing and shortstop.
Left wing and catcher.
Left wing catcher, the man who has no
And
knees.
center field. Catcher, center field.
Unbelievable. What a skill. What a skill player.
It was fun.
I didn't see Blaine in a lot of
I played at Spring Lake Park, so it's even worse.
okay, I didn't see Spring Lake Park in a lot of championships. We get the deuce out of Team Smith. We got ourselves a game, ladies and gentlemen.
This is officially entered barn burner territory. They could pull a force in this next end.
Boys, thank you for commentating.
Wow, thank you for playing. So there's
Much
something to talk
obliged.
about.
I'd like to thank Fargo Moorhead Curling Club for putting on the Open. What happened?
We got 22 listeners.
Oh, nice.
That's wild.
We started at 13. We're doing numbers.
Well, you're almost.
Thanks for
double
listening, guys. Really appreciate it.
Just juiced.
So, boys, I wonder if you could help me out quick. My girlfriend Gabby wants to know why JP always looks cold on the ice. I think it's because he doesn't have this nice Milwaukee heated jacket on.
That is the play. I saw it.
I
A buddy
think-
of mine's a rep, and he was like, "I'll give you one half price," because he had one, so he sold it to me for half price. And it was
Nice.
the best curling attire on the planet.
See, I get too hot.
I think
Still in a t-shirt.
Well, you get a cooled one then.
JP looks cold because he's a southern man.
Well, and he's so small.
Yeah, he doesn't have the bird beef to keep him warm.
No, he's gotta eat something.
Yep.
Hey, poor guy. Southern markets, they don't have quite the carbs that North does, I suppose.
Shout out to the Shapiros driving home from Brainerd Lakes Open. No Sunday curling for them, I guess.
Join the club. Looking at you, Sam.
I wonder if Ben skipped because he kept telling me they were losing games, and I'd say Skip's fault,
Well,
and he would concur.
if I was part of that team, Ben's throwing 3 stones. If I'm Sam, I'm saying, Ben, you're throwing 3 stones.
Ben says one. What are we seeing here? Kind of deviated from the.
Yeah, we got a little off track.
Yeah, we
there.
got a little out there.
I think we're
Team
seeing the
Smith-
setup for
Team-
the steal. Huh?
Yeah, Team Smith throwing a center line guard there. That is crucial if
Yes.
you're gonna force or steal.
I mean, you're gonna go for broke, right? Don't do it. Can't really afford to give up a deuce here.
No hanging of the score.
Which bold play.
It should be showing 3-2 Team Hodak.
Yeah, scores 3-2. I mean, if you're playing the championship draw, guys should really hang the score.
Oh, Ben confirms he viced.
Yeah.
That must mean Sam skipped.
Do it the whole
Which is
time.
deadly.
Yep.
Yep.
It's an elite combination. Hard on the curl here. Trying to get it buried. Ooh.
They bury one pretty well dead behind that center line guard. They're not very deep though.
No, swinging it's Ben though. I mean,
They're just top 8, so we're gonna see Team Smith probably come around, try to get top 4.
I was just on this same sheet yesterday with about this exact setup. You can get to that. You got to throw it
This is-
pretty down weight, but you can get there.
It's a good one to get a clock on.
Oh boy, he's close.
I think this is going to overcurl on him.
Oh, they're not even.
They're going for the double center on guard. I don't know if that was intentional.
I mean, that's something you only see at a pretty high level.
This, just so I know what you guys are saying and like pick up some cues.
Oh, Q1 Tanner, step over the rocks, not on him.
Showing the athletic background, able to get around that rock.
Big peel out of JP here. Such a small man, so much strength.
It's all in the quads.
Can he get the double peel?
And he gets it.
He does. Oh, with the
And
jam.
he kicks it out the back. My goodness.
Unbelievable. We did get a jam here on the corner, but that's okay. Yeah, not ideal, but it did. You know, it's all right.
That definitely doesn't hurt you when you're hammered up. Is that bad?
That's crazy.
Do I need to apologize? I feel like that's a fine statement to say. That's not weird at all.
Ice is definitely quick.
Oh yeah,
15-second hot
it's been
dog, I
quick
think, here.
the whole day.
It was a little slower this morning.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, I mean, when you have the ship.
Oh, Cameron now are maybe ticking the center line guard here. Not what they wanted.
Creating a corner guard almost on the left side there.
Yep. You're gonna see Tim Hodek make JP fix his error.
Call this cleaning up your own mess.
Just a normal weight hit here on the wing.
Way out there.
Little roll towards center, I think. They could roll buried underneath that blue that got ticked. That would not be too shabby.
It wouldn't hurt you.
Easy on the roll, gentlemen.
He's got the roll, and he is not. Oh, right.
That's all right. That's all right. He's in the fork. Team Smith's got to be careful,
I mean,
right? You don't want to hit too much.
Is that not a crotch double there?
No.
Oh,
nope.
No, it's not.
Nope. Starving? JP looking to get Uber Eats.
Yes, on the sheet.
Starving Marvin.
Which is crazy because metabolism doesn't exist. Look how small he is.
No, that means it does exist.
Oh, maybe it's kicked
It's
into
an
overdrive.
overdrive. He's got the power stroke metabolism.
He's got the turbo diesel. Get him some Jersey Mikes.
That's what we're going with.
I might come again. Jersey Mike's goes crazy.
That's free ads. We can't be doing that.
That's true. Never mind. Buffalo Wild Wings goes crazy.
Jersey Mike's pay us. Otherwise, B-dubs. Let's go. B-dubs actually is the best thing on the planet. In fact, I think I might head over there. Like after this.
That could be the play.
Yeah.
A little medium honey barbecue.
Ooh, medium honey barb, or actually I like the garlic parm.
Did they change it?
No, I like the honey barb, but like the garlic parm as like an aside. Like if you do half it off, very good. Because you get the contrast between the two flavors, it's quite good.
We might see quite the shot here out of Samson. We're calling for the kind of the double peel on these guards, thinking the shooter might get a little action and roll right in.
This might be the longest double peel I've seen in my entire life. But I don't really see what this does, because like you're not gonna get that peel across and keep your shooter. So like,
no, he's saying shooter is gonna be, because it hits 2 stones. Shooter's gonna be spinning into the house. Yeah, this is big.
Okay.
This is some big league call here.
Welcome to the show. He did hit that spinner earlier, so Samson is kind of hot on the crazy shots. Yet to be seen if he can gut it out.
Let's watch now. This could be the cutter stone. We're not sure what's going on.
Oh boy!
Just a clean on it. I think he's going
He's
under.
got to be close.
Going under. Shoot. That would have got the people going.
You thought I got excited over that out-turn hit. Whew. You would have heard me jump out of my chair if that would have been good. Oh, he didn't even get the Rocky hit out.
I'm waiting for confirmation that the Shapiro's got an 8-ender this weekend. Either that or they queued up the photo, which could be kind of an electric move.
No, that's blasphemy. How dare you? That's stolen 8-ender valor. You as an 8-ender holder
That's
should be
true.
up in arms
Well,
about
I don't care, whatever. Double peel. Ooh, just
underneath again. Boy, Hodek's really been queuing up some tough hits.
Some may say unnecessary.
Almost borderline impossible. I have no idea what he thinks he's doing, but.
All right.
I like that one.
That's
kind of
rad.
Yep. I don't like that one. Nope. That one's the best one.
What do we got going on?
We're currently shopping for Anderson's Vice Christmas. Unreal.
Speaking of Christmas, the holiday season is coming up, and if you want to find some curling-related things for that somebody in your life, look up nobody other than Evan Working Curling Supplies.com. Fargo's own.
Website available.
Dog. Complete dog.
He is. He's nice.
Yep, he's nice with it.
The only person I know that sweeps harder than him is these boys right here.
Also a tuck slider.
Also a tuck guy.
Yeah. Part of the
dragging nose on the ice.
U.S. Tuck Sliders Association.
USDA. United States Tuck Association. Of course.
All right, stolen valor 8-under. It was a joke.
Oh, confirmed.
That's unbelievable.
Yep. I'm pretty sure that's a crime, isn't it? Looking to draw down to their back rock there, I would assume.
Just probably drawing a top forwarder. Just trying to make it tough if Smith does get one in there, you know.
Make him earn it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, Podek's got last rock. He's not scared.
No.
He'll throw the run.
Fearless.
Looks like the boys cooked up a pretty nice one here, though. It's got a curl just a bit.
I think he's going to leave something out of it. Ooh.
Was it
came up short, way short.
Wow.
Is he even? He doesn't have house.
He's not even in house. Here comes the freeze out of Team Smith, I think.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of a tap out of this, I wouldn't think.
Ben Shapiro claiming he watched a guy tuck slide in jeans this weekend. Could it be Tom Graduletzky?
I have no idea who that is.
You don't know what Tommy G is?
No.
Oh, Tommy G out of Drayton Curling Club. Only guy I know curls solely in jeans. It's crazy.
My entire squad used to curl in jeans.
That's wild.
Except for myself and Eli. That was the only people. My entire front end was jeans exclusively on Wednesdays. And then I had to bully them into buying sweatpants.
Tucker Smith with the delivery.
down.
Cam Rittenauer broom down.
Looks close.
Just a clean. I think they like it. So far, so good. Broom up. Got a curl.
It's just a little bit to get
Really
through that
cut.
port.
Really cutting here.
Oh
They gotta
boy,
be
it's
careful.
right
You gotta
there.
go,
He's
you
going
gotta
down.
go.
Broom's down. Come on.
A pretty nice freeze. I mean, honestly, hardest shot in curling right there, folks. You just witnessed it.
I mean, the tolerances on that shot are so slim.
Let's see where this ends up here. There's a little bit of a gap.
But I mean, that's
pretty
what
nice.
do you want out of that?
Right.
You're not getting through with any kind of
That's
kick weight
a
on that port,
97% mid shot.
Oh,
I mean, you hang your hat on that every day.
Yeah. You give him the floor in the scorebook, I think.
Tanner Payne cleans the hack for his skip as we await the delivery of the last stone. 7th M. Team Hodak calling back line, trying to chip that yellow out to score the 2 and
Pretty much
possibly seal the win from what we've seen.
But I mean, oof, that's about as tough as they come trying to pick that thing out of there.
Quiet wait. JP broom down. Easy. They're calling the straight. It's curling. Uh-oh. JP's really got to cook this one. Got to get going. He's crashing on the guard. Oh my goodness, he gets by.
Samson.
Oh my goodness.
And he
makes the shot. Unbelievable. An unbelievable shot out of the young man from Fairdale, North Dakota.
A shot I didn't even think existed.
I mean, we could watch that on replay for a while.
Goodness.
Team Hodak gets the boost. We're going to the 8th end. Hodak up 5-2 on Team Smith.
We're bringing them back. Smith has got to start getting aggressive here. Going for broke.
In another update, Sheet C, we have a skips draw here.
Bear in mind, the skip of Yellowstone's, correct? Hit a 360 and gave up a steal.
That's true.
Yeah.
Skip stones to decide the winner here between Team Podol and Team DeMars. What dreams are made of. This is compelling TV. I wish we could just flip back and forth.
Yes.
But we will tell you the results.
I'm just pumped that they didn't have to see my skip stones that I threw hack late.
Yeah, that was nice.
It'll haunt my nightmares for the rest of time. Coming down. Throwing to the top 4, I would assume. Playing a little doubles. Digging for it. And he gets there.
Just coming to rest in the top 8. Just divided the top 4 there. Perfect stone. Can't draw that up any better.
That's where he wanted it.
What?
Human joystick, Ethan Sampson.
We went crazy.
That was absurd.
So crazy. I was like, JP's really gonna cook this one.
I didn't think that shot existed.
Sheet C, we got Team Podol drawing a bite of the button here. Really making it hard on Kyle DeMars.
That's got to be a soul crusher coming from Kyle. He skates back. He's already got a smile on his face.
Yep.
It is.
I think he might know he's cooked.
Yeah, I mean that was a look of defeat. I just saw out of the skip on Sheet C.
Podol's rock might be tickling the actual pin, pinhole.
If you're DeMars, you really got to center it. Like, put it right on the screw.
Yeah.
That's about all that's going to get you the win. We got Smith going corner guards. Needs 3 at least to bring him to extras. Kodak calling 2 rocks in the 4-foot. conservative play.
I think this rock from Tanner's a bit heavy. They're saying back 12. This might be through. Through is maybe not bad. Oh, it's grinding. Here we go. A little split. A little back
on
four.
On the slide path. It'll stick around.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
And we got handshakes over on sheet C. Kyle DeMars tickled the forefoot. Still 2 feet off, but honestly, I'd be happy with that rock.
Oh, every day of the week I'm taking a bite in the forefoot on the skip cross.
Probably fair the president doesn't win the event.
Well, you know.
And the guy who put on
the vice president did, so it's still suspicious. I wouldn't go.
Let's go, Tanner.
What's up, boys?
Against you mostly.
That's good.
You're the heel now. Since you're ahead, you're the heel. So
Tucker tried to bribe me with tips. Didn't work. Got 2 corners for Team Smith. Looking to score 3 and give us some free curling. Maybe 4. 4 would be nice.
I'm hammering the B-Dubs overtime button right now.
Ideally,
give it to
I'd
me.
be okay with it.
Yep.
You guys know how to spell Tuque?
T-O-Q-U-E.
Good job. I learned yesterday. So,
Did some Canadians tell you?
Well, as a fellow toque wearer.
well, because so they told me I have a nice tooth, and I was like, sweet. I wanted to send a compliment and tell my wife that I was complimented on my tooth, and then I was like, no idea how to spell that.
It's kind of like pork.
You should have seen Anderson trying to spell rendezvous earlier today. It was rough. He got
Or
4
a
letters
condom
right.
lock. I think if you can spell JP's hometown completely, you win the game automatically. It's
We'll give it to you.
Conemaugh, Wisconsin.
As the media, we will claim that you won the game.
Yep.
That was rough to watch.
Skipper thinks I got nothing left in the tank. He says save that when I'm sweeping the rock out. I don't know what he wants from me. Does he want the rock through, or does he want me to just let it sit?
Save it, you're up 3.
Mixed emotions here.
Poor communication skills out of your CEO. Probably needs a performance improvement plan. Give him a pip.
Could go for a nap.
Oh, right here. Here you go.
Not really.
Gotta imagine they're trying to tuck it under the left guard there.
Yep. Got to be buried here.
Fighting for their lives. That's got a lot of weight.
Oh, a little tick here. Little tick, not bad. Oh, hanging
not enough
around.
of a tick.
That's a tough break.
Now it's got to be getting close to panic time almost, right?
Five rocks left.
Got to get 3 of them.
Need 4 to win, 3 to tie. It's going to get tough. Hodek gets the opportunity to send one away. This is kind of a freebie here.
Yep. And it looks like he's all over it.
The only miss is the nose, I feel like here. Got to get over.
Cross.
Hard sweep by Tanner to get the shooter out.
Gets it all the way out.
Great shot by JP. Great shot.
Less places to hide.
This is what we call finishing a game. I know that's a rarity for me.
Well, it's a rarity for me as well.
Yep. That's why we're here.
I've blown a few 4-point leads in the 8th over my years. Both of them.
Get him.
Yeah.
Kyle. Get Kyle over here. Yeah, you can come over here.
Rittenauer sliding down the sheet, looking to bury underneath that corner guard.
We just want to know, we're here with Jordan Brown, Vice DeMars. We want to know what it feels like to watch you battle back the whole game, only to see the opposing team completely can their skip drop.
I feel like we're the Minnesota Vikings. Very consistent. Right?
Yep.
You know?
Well, honestly, I'd like to ask you, why did your skip pull that 360 out of his pocket?
The
And
360
then
was
also
crazy.
end up tying the game. Gave up the steal, tied the game, lost the skip draw.
I put my broom down in the 8th because we had to make that easy, not easy double, but I'm like, just Kyle, don't throw it between the, don't field goal this thing. We got 3 points. right in the middle.
That's sweet. Could be a rule change coming up to the
Could
game.
be,
Could
yeah.
be a rule change. Yep.
Field goals were 3. That's what it should be.
Ethan Sampson with the peel on this. With the peel here. Got to get shooter out. Get
Gets
him out
it.
of the way.
Rolls plenty far.
No
Get the job
guards.
done.
No guards are good guards if you're Team Hodak.
And Smith is praying he can get something buried, I would assume at this point.
The rosaries are out. I am so cold. This is. Yeah, I need a heated jacket.
Very comfortable.
Milwaukee, send me a heated jacket, please. Cam Rittenauer coming down to discuss with his skip here.
90% of the heat escapes out of your head. Get you throwing darts hat.
Co-commentator spotted me a toque. Actually, this is a toboggan because it's got the puff.
Oh,
Did you know
I
that?
thought Tukes had puffs.
No, I think the toboggan's got the puffs. The toques don't.
Well, toboggan's a slide, is it not? Like a downhill.
Oh no! You go down south. This here lid, toboggan.
How south? Like Kansas?
Well,
Or
you
like-
know the Relatics in North Carolina. This is toboggan, and I suppose it's because no snow, so they can't actually have
the
toboggan.
the Relatics would never once in their lives have seen a toboggan, other than maybe a Christmas story.
Yeah. More likely to see Sasquatch down there than a legit toboggan.
Well, I've been to Reamer, Minnesota, and that's Sasquatch capital of the world.
Other unimportant.
I also got attacked by a bear in that town, but that's a story for the next Bondsville.
That's a story for the pod.
I assume they're looking to hit and stick underneath their guard there, right?
Yeah, this is a draw here. So you assume drawing.
Yeah, Where are they drawing to?
Tough to say. Corner freeze on the top, maybe. Or...
Rooms are down.
Gotta
He's
sweep
close.
this. This looks a little light.
Gotta carry it.
Yep, we got the valet coming out.
Digging hard.
We're gonna see another freebie peel.
Yep.
4 feet too late. That's tough.
Well, knowing how aggressive Hodek's been with the hits, he's probably going to try that double on the corner guard across the top.
Double off the corner across. Roll out. That'd be wild. Can we get Illustrator on this?
He's been calling some crazy rocks lately.
Ethan Sampson with the peel.
And Sampson's always got the weight for it too.
Oh yeah. He's got the cheddar.
That was the weakest clean I think I might have ever seen in my entire life.
It was made out of him. Sometimes I think, the skip just calls the clean just so it looks good.
Yeah, and it did look good.
It looks good. Yeah.
That's made for TV.
That's made for TV. We like to see the sweepers involved on every shot.
Keeping them warm at least.
Front enders are people too.
Barely.
Big development on sheet E. Your boys are up. Calcutta's looking nice.
Calcutta, I'm getting my 10 bones. Pumped about this.
$30.
My net 10 bones.
Oh, net 10.
Start clawing back some of my Uber charge from last night.
Big sweep again out of Lindgren and Smith.
That line there must be just slow.
A little closer, going to be a little tougher to get out. Probably
still definitely doable.
Mistakes could be made, but we got to believe that Team Hodek's on cruise control.
I mean, they're sitting there saying, all right, just catch the outer quarter of a rock, and we're either side, we're fine.
there is the possibility of handshakes after this peel.
It's a potential move. I gotta imagine, solely for the fact that they just want us to talk more, that they'll throw all the rocks.
I guess there's 3 left.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at counting. Shout out Boston High School.
It's all right. I forgot I had hammer on Saturday, so also shout out Boston High School.
Tim Hodek, big weight down the center line here.
The sweepers are running. It's about all the speed they got.
Calling clean, they like it out of hand. Shot made. Here we go.
And boom, over the top. And they do shake.
We got handshakes, folks. I guess there was 2 left.
Yep.
I'm even worse at counting because of that. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on this Sunday
If you'd
afternoon.
like to stick around, I'm sure we might be able to interview some of the players, get their perspectives on the outcome of the game. I'm sure Team Hodek Skip Tim would love to talk with us a little bit, see what he thought about the outcome.
I think you need post-game interview.
Yeah, I think we're going to get a post-game interview here from the 2024 Fargo Moorhead Curling Club Open Spiel champion skip, Tim Hodek. Here he is, folks. Tim, how does it feel?
Feels good. We're 2-0 in Fargo Spiels this year. Won the Chipper, won the Fargo Open, so boys are dialed.
Which begs the question, what will you do for the green spiel as this team is ineligible to play together anyways?
When is that one?
February, first weekend.
Be in Duluth.
Oh, that's true. That's true. The young man's looking for a berth in the men's nationals. Arguably less cool, but
I mean,
Arguably.
yeah, like
Somewhat.
not even arguably, they're just like confirmed less cool.
I think we got to get Tanner on the mic too. He's pretty jacked up.
Oh yeah, he is.
Tanner 2-0 on Fargo Spiels in general.
Might be.
I think he's got an impeccable record.
I mean, you can't argue with the results. You can debate his methods, but you can't argue with
Tanner,
his
we're
results.
wondering, are you undefeated in Fargo Bonspiels?
So far, yeah. I'm actually no. I curled him one as a sub for Timmy last year, and I don't think we won it. But this year, 2-0, won the wood chipper, and now the open. So feels pretty good.
So would you say this isn't a hobby for you?
No, this is now a profession.
This is
I
a
think,
profession?
Yeah, I think I'm going full time.
All right, I like to see it. Congratulations.
Thank you. My parents will be happy about that decision since I haven't found a job yet. So I'm sure they're really gonna love that I'm gonna just travel all the time and spend their money and do a little curling.
So you don't have to sleep on their couch no more once you
Well,
start
exactly.
traveling for curling. And ladies and gentlemen, they got the trophy. The vice pres is taking a picture of them, who also won her own event over the president, which is always good to see.
So, a coup d'etat, maybe.
Yes, a coup might be in the works. All right. And I think that about finishes it up for us. Thank you guys for listening to us, and those of you that muted us, I appreciate you watching the game. And everybody have a good afternoon, and Skol Vikes.